Warriors taking on the Pacers for the second and final time this year.
You're going to have to go.
With Lindy Waters getting the start. Trace Jackson Davis, Buddy Hield, and Lindy opens, missing that three. For Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton, Nembhard with Benedict Mathurin, Pascal Siakam, and Miles Turner. I think Andrew Nembhard's one of the best defensive guards in the NBA. And when he got healthy, the Pacers kind of took off. Missed three there.
Especially defensively with him.
Slow-mo getting the opportunity to start, but Trace Jackson Davis giving Buddy Hield another chance, and that way half one down and out. Attacking and flipping.
He's going to be super aggressive. I don't know about his three ball, but here's where I'm impressed with him. His defensive intensity is going to bring the pressure, and he's got a big task with dealing with Schroeder.
Lindy Waters, another open three, and the Warriors are going to have a night where they bury some of these. Indiana will let you, they'll give you looks. You can score on the Pacers, and that'll be a travel.
Well, the bench.
Yeah, Carlisle, one of 7 active coaches, over 500 wins in his career. 23 years as an NBA head coach. Buddy back to Trace.
And Trace can roll, have to help, stab at the drive and fall backwards. TJD is too tenacious when he rolls.
Nembhard handling, shot clock at 8. Tyrese Halliburton hiding behind Turner. Trace switched onto him. Step back, partially blocked that. Trace Jackson, and then blocked the shot.
That's a win for TJD.
Schroeder with the shot clock at 11. Gets Siakam on a switch, but he had terminated the dribble. Buddy Hield at 5, and Schroeder for 3. What's going on with that rim down there? Warriors have a bunch of these buckets going in, out, rattle, and won't stay.
Can't get discouraged, but Schroeder did the right thing, just moving without the ball. His man lost sight of him for a little bit.
Pascal Siakam, inside, outside, in season acquisition a year ago, signed the big extension to stay here.
He's got so much game, and that's one of the reasons he's so consistent. He can rely on that post game.
Slow-mo hit the side of the backboard, and the Warriors have opened 0 for 5 from distance. Nembhard got caught up, had it knocked away. And Halliburton fouled.
When it comes to his three-point shooting, his field
center, January 19th, all the tickets.
Give him some time. Let him get warmed up. It's freezing outside.
Schroeder, another 3. And TJD, offensive rebounds. That's the one area you can get at Indiana. That pick and roll, that pass behind him. Trace could handle it. Mathurin in full flight and putting it up and in.
Mathurin. And he's got the change of pace, the deceleration in his game too.
Yeah, he had the labrum issue last year after March 9th and didn't play the rest of the year. This is year 2 for a very talented player out of Arizona. Lindy Waters. Warriors are getting all the threes they would want. They're tracking down some of the misses. Buddy Hield on the baseline. You saw Turner foul him there.
Pretty opportune place to go from because, well, he's this calm. Nembhard, you'd never know.
They gave one to each. So you saw the first, I saw the second. So it's offsetting tees. Nembhard and Schroeder were not having apparently a pleasant conversation.
So that's basically, a double tech is basically, guys, chill out.
Yep, I've had enough. Nembhard down the lane to lay it up and in. Question now, Schroeder can't get a second tee. No. The Warriors don't have enough bodies.
He's got to be careful.
Kyle Anderson breaking the paint there. Tough take for Slow-mo to put him.
Anderson saw that. I'm not going to let him off the hook. Maybe a tough contested 3. Go and eat up that real estate.
Oh, there's Halliburton at his best.
Halliburton is chirping at people. He's talking crazy to people. Probably trying to set the tone for his team not to have a letdown here with so many guys out for the Warriors.
He's got 5 early. It is Tyrese Halliburton. Trace Jackson Davis spinning in the lane with the left hand, and he is fouled. Order. Trace bottoming the free. Nobody liked you.
Would lie to himself. Tell himself whatever he needed to tell himself to get himself motivated. Get himself mad.
Keith Santos has to deal with Pascal Siakam. And you can't play him any better than
he's able to get into your chest and then fade away. He's going to get that separation. He's got such great footwork with that.
Buddy Hield attacking. Nice fit.
Kind of shading him that direction. He's like, great news.
When you say reject the screen, tell people what you mean.
Yeah, you got the screen happening on one side. The screener's defender is going to be on the other side of that screen as Trayce Jackson-Davis is able to get a steal. Overthrew it, though.
What a great hustle play by Buddy Hield. How did the Warriors get that? Lindy Waters hits the three. Waters buries the triple.
Defense turns to offense. And again, you're just trying to keep it as close as you can. Only down 2 now.
How many little battles are you going to win? What Steve Kerr's talked about. Matherin's so explosive. Buddy bothered him. And Thomas Bryant that in.
Well, they're the 29th worst offensive rebounding team in the league. You got to do your work and keep people off the glass.
Shot clock at 8. Buddy an open 3. Just off iron there. These are the looks you want, though. Amart hides behind Bryant. And then Schroeder will commit the foul.
A big game.
Obi Toppin and Ben Shepherd have checked in.
Obi Toppin can fly.
Obi Toppin's worked on his three-point shooting, too.
He has.
Halliburton skip pass, and I mentioned Obi Toppin's worked on his three-point shooting. The miss there.
I think he heard you. He's trying to prove you're right. Well done.
Pat Spencer's going to play a lot tonight because Schroeder on the back end of a back-to-back as Pat Spencer just off the bench and into the bucket hits it. Everybody in blue knows they're going to play tonight. There's only 10 guys. And Quentin Post has been brought up from Santa Cruz. You want Bryant shooting threes. Not that he can't make them, but look at the rest of the firepower the Pacers have. Lindy Waters cycling it around. Guy Santos.
Nembhard was just kind of trotting behind him. He fall asleep defensively. I mentioned cutting when we were talking to Mully and Festus. Like, it's something the Warriors can do. And again, the defensive side of the floor is where the Pacers can be had.
Baseline jumper misfiring there. And Nembhard couldn't hit it. And the Warriors pushing it back with the lead. And Pat Spencer, he's got a 3 in it.
It was. I think it's made him a better leader overall. He can relate to more people on his team.
Now, you want to talk energy and you want to talk being a pest defensively. TJ McConnell has checked in. Everybody would want TJ McConnell on your team. He knows how to set things up. He can score a little bit, drops that in. You better be careful with the ball. It's a challenge for Pat Spencer here. Kevon Looney's first playing time. Moses Moody. He's not playing back-to-backs, but an opportunity there. Guy Santos pulled it short. Here comes Halliburton running with McConnell.
It's the right cut he made, though. The inside is open.
Ryan was posting up. Guy Santos did well to front. But you're the Warriors. You're leading the game. You're shooting only 38%.
Yeah.
That's because you're doing a lot of good things. Indiana's 57% from the field. Halliburton, show, go, float. How about that? Tyrese.
Yeah, he's going, I can't have an off game. If I have a bad shooting game, that's fine. But I have to be aggressive to make plays, get in the teeth of the defense, make a play for myself or someone else.
Guy Santos with a big shot blocker and Obi Toppin. Moses Moody attacking, had it knocked away. Good play by Ben Shepherd. McConnell, how did he get an angle there? Steve Kerr says, okay, we can get up and down, get there before the Pacers get set, and Pat Spencer.
Attempts are down, even though they shoot a great percentage from three-point range, but they never rely on it.
Moses Moody, good look at a 3. The Warriors, that's the one thing they haven't done yet. Hitting threes, 2 of 11 right now. They started last night, 1 of 10. McConnell, another mid-range. And he's more dangerous attacking and dishing. He can score, but you'll live with that a little bit.
And you got a better contest there, better than the last time he shot his mid-range.
Pat Spencer down the lane. Tried to throw it back to Moses, who'll track it down, and then Jarris Walker was getting ready to sub in, and you get a foul off the ball here. Points. 4th Warrior team foul. Indiana's committed 3. Obi Toppin having it knocked away, but it goes right to Shepherd. And Shepard from the baseline, and that's just an unfortunate bounce of the
Flexner, he kind of lost it. It worked as a great kick out.
Kyle Anderson played point guard his whole life growing up as a kid, and so he'll run things a little bit.
Tell the Pacers are trying to finish this quarter pretty strong.
Moses Moody on the wheel there, putting it up and in. Beautiful delivery by Kevon Looney.
Let him initiate your movement, cut off of him.
I tell you, the play Steve Kerr designs out of timeouts, they're fantastic, and then the Pacers throw it away. Pat Spencer has Bryant on him, but he picked up the dribble.
Davis.
Baron Davis, okay.
Baron Davis, Jason Richardson too. And those guys, especially Baron Davis, took me under their wing as the Warriors aren't able to get that one to go. Now the Pacers have a 2-for-1.
Moody shot it long and strong, and McConnell down the lane. And
be a professional, how to handle the stuff off the court, how to handle.
At that time, I was like, this guy plays so hard. Who would have played very well?
And I think he was having a little running conversation with Draymond Green on the bench. Had a few choice words for him, had a good time with it.
Pat Spencer now, it was what you said. When you drive in like that, don't be afraid to shoot it.
Absolutely.
Don't throw it back out there.
Yeah.
Trust that in between game. It's exactly what you had just said.
Yeah, sometimes you have to go to that.
There's tenths of a second difference, game and shot clock, winding down this first quarter. Spencer has 7 off the bench, by the way. McConnell driving from the baseline. Warriors force the miss, and that will do it. Looney from three-quarter court.